Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the incredible story of Jesus Christ, a story of faith, miracles, love, and hope that has inspired billions around the world. Jesus was born over 2,000 years ago in Bethlehem, a small town in Judea. His birth was extraordinary. Mary, his mother, was visited by the angel Gabriel, who told her she would give birth to the Son of God. Joseph, her husband, embraced God's plan and protected his family. Jesus grew up in Nazareth, learning carpentry from Joseph. But even as a child, his wisdom and understanding amazed those around him. At the age of 12, he astonished teachers in the temple with his knowledge of God. When Jesus turned 30, he was baptized by John the Baptist in the Jordan River. As he emerged from the water, the heavens opened, and the Spirit of God descended upon him like a dove. A voice from heaven said, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." This marked the beginning of his ministry. Jesus traveled throughout Judea and Galilee, teaching people about love, forgiveness, and the kingdom of God. Jesus' teachings were simple yet profound. He emphasized loving God with all your heart and loving your neighbor as yourself. He told parables, short stories with deep meanings, like the parable of the Good Samaritan, which teaches compassion, and the parable of the prodigal son, which teaches forgiveness. He challenged religious leaders who had lost sight of God's true message, urging people to live with sincerity, humility, and faith. Jesus performed many miracles to show God's power and compassion. He healed the sick, gave sight to the blind, and even raised the dead. He fed thousands with just a few loaves of bread and fish. He calmed storms with a single command. These miracles were signs of God's love and proof that faith can overcome any obstacle. Not everyone welcomed Jesus. Religious leaders grew jealous of his influence. Judas Iscariot, one of his 12 disciples, betrayed him for 30 pieces of silver. Jesus was arrested in the Garden of Gethsemane despite being innocent. He faced trials before Pilate, the Roman governor, and despite being declared innocent, the crowd demanded his crucifixion. Jesus was beaten, mocked, and nailed to the cross. Even in his suffering, he prayed for forgiveness for those who harmed him. Jesus died on the cross, but the story did not end there. 3 days later, he rose from the dead, conquering death and sin. His resurrection proved his divinity and fulfilled God's promise of salvation. He appeared to his disciples, teaching them and giving them hope. Before ascending to heaven, Jesus instructed his followers to spread his teachings to all nations, promising that he would always be with them. Today, billions of people follow his teachings, inspired by his love, compassion, and sacrifice. The story of Jesus Christ is a reminder that faith, love, and forgiveness can transform lives. No matter the struggles we face, God's plan is greater than our challenges. By following his teachings, we find hope, purpose, and true success.